People are worried. People are worried. We've been wanting, including me, because I'm a Daniel Bryan fan. We've been wanting Daniel Bryan to be champ so long, and now he's champ. It feels like an afterthought to John Cena. You knew the fuck it was gonna happen. Just because he's champion, I mean he's the #1 guy. Even I know that, as a Daniel Bryan fan. I know that. He is your quintessential CM Punk light secondary mid-card champ. You know, they booked him in a feud with fucking Kane, which is all well and good and all, but Kane don't deserve no title shot. What the fuck is Kane getting a title shot for? Kane ain't been good since, you know the run that Kane had when he was champ, when he was feuding with the Undertaker last. That was probably Kane's last good body of work. Because even that surprised me, to be honest. I didn't expect that storyline to interest me, and it did. But if you want to be really harsh, what some old school motherfuckers would say is Kane ain't been good since probably 1999. If you want to be that harsh. And suddenly he's getting a title shot against the hottest guy in wrestling right now. That made no sense. But apparently it makes sense to the hierarchy of the WWE. Because that's the match we are getting. It don't make sense to you, it don't make sense to me, but that's the match we're having. And now we're in a situation where this Kane storyline, you would imagine, will happen for the first couple of months into Daniel Bryan's reign. I think the eventual idea for him to drop the strap to Batista, because I can't imagine Batista would have been that happy with the last minute change of plan. The only way you would have agreed Batista would have been happy is if you said to Batista, look, for business sake, we're going to have to get you to drop the strap. Sorry, we're going to have to get you to pick up the strap at SummerSlam. And also, Batista fucking tapped out to him, so I can imagine also what we're going to have to do is get you to tap out to Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. The only way these sort of things would have happened is if Batista was told, well, we'll give you the strap around SummerSlam, it's when your movie comes out, it makes logical sense for us to put the strap on you by then. Who knows, there may be an opportunity to flip you face. Which I believe is the vehicle for the reason why this evolution reformation has happened. They're trying to rehash a storyline they did 10 years ago. In my view, and this is my prediction, I think that Shield will lose to Evolution, because I think that Dean Ambrose will turn on the Shield. I think it's a good way to kind of, I think it's a good way to kind of launch Dean Ambrose into his own super heel feud with maybe a Seth Rollins. You start to build up Roman Reigns into something, and you go from there. You kind of align Dean Ambrose with the Authority and Evolution, and I think the rest is history. I think that's where that whole feud is going, because I can't see Triple H working another pay-per-view after Extreme Rules, so I think they've got to pretty much conclude it at that point. However, you know, I think essentially Dean Ambrose is replacing Triple H in terms of evolution in ring capacity. I think that's what's going to happen. What does this mean for Daniel Bryan? Because this is a video about Daniel Bryan. I think essentially what this is all building towards is, you know, Daniel Bryan and Kane are going to have a feud. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton are obviously going to have to feud, because Orton, to be fair, has a rematch clause. So he'll have first crack at Daniel Bryan. Then Batista will come in, pick up the strap from Bryan at Extreme Rules. At SummerSlam. Bit of a half-baked video, that's just really me thinking out aloud, but I hope that Daniel Bryan isn't considered the afterthought, because at the moment he will be. He'll be involved in a match against Kane that won't be the last match. In fact, the way it's being booked right now, Bray Wyatt versus Cena will be the last match. And I hope that isn't the case, because the champ, the hottest person in wrestling, deserves his spot in the main event. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think we are being set up for a mid-card run with Daniel Bryan. You know, WWE, they don't do shit. They don't do shit. You know, any other business caters to their customers. WWE are probably going to be like, cool, you want this, we'll give it to you on our terms, motherfuckers, on our terms. And that is what you're seeing right now. A mid-card champ in Daniel Bryan. As much as that breaks my heart to say, that's exactly what he's going to be. Just as WWE's way of saying, fuck y'all, we're doing it our way. Do comment, let me know what you think. Sorry it was so half-baked, this video. I thought I'd have more to say, but I really don't. Just me basically saying Daniel Bryan is a mid-card champ. Let me know what you think, whether you disagree with it, agree with it, you think WWE are going to do something with him. Do let me know. In the meantime, take care.